We're back at it from the Rinks Irvine inline, and we're moving on to some women's do-or-die games. It's Haichu and NCI Phoenix going head-to-head here today. We kickstart our game almost right on time here at the Corey Rink. Haichu and NCI Phoenix have played already. Haichu won by a score of 5-1. They're without Keely Moy, however, so they're running with 8 skaters compared to 9. That game was yesterday. Moy actually, I don't think, was in that game either. So she made a quick stint appearance and is not with them today. And it's going to be an interesting game here between these two teams, though, especially with everything on the line that they have. Haichu in their greenish blues, NCI Phoenix in their blacks. R&R Productions putting on this show. My name's Andy Zilch. Haichu running left to right, Phoenix right to left, of course. The Haichu squad has possession. Whip off the rush, denied. And it's returned back up the floor. Picasa for Phoenix puts one on, a save made. Rebound is smothered by Park. She went to the splits and then threw the glove on the puck to freeze our play. So this is, of course, a postseason game now as we roll into day number 3 of both the women's and men's pro divisions. Men's actually got kicked off late last night. Fusion got bumped out by the Freeze. And now we'll start seeing teams advance further, and some teams will unfortunately go home. I choose Martisic from the left wing. Blazes past 2 black jerseys. Cuts in, went to the backhand, but a stop made. Eliash covers up. She'll have the puck drop to her right. So to recap what's occurred here for Haichu to this point, it's been a very high-powered offensive squad. Fellow Martisic leading the team in points. 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points. Kraus coming in second, 3 goals, 2 helpers, and a shot for NCI Phoenix finds its way in the back of the net, and they get it kick-started with a 1-0 lead. Zoe Zamora scores the goal and sets the tone early. NCI Phoenix moving the puck northbound. Collision in the corner of the Haichu zone. Puck thrashed out to the near wall. Low drive, good kick, save by Park. Rebounds chipped over to the far wing. Princeton collides on the puck and works it over to the near wing right in front of the players' benches. Good step up on the near wing by Zoe Zamora, but it's knocked out a play to give us a stop. So we talked about how Haichu statistics laid out. Gabby Vukasin is the top point producer for NCI Phoenix. 2 goals. The only one with a multi-point effort leading into today's game. I didn't touch on goaltender statistics earlier, but Jaden Eliash, she's got a save percentage of 85.1. Allowed 15 on 101 shots. NCI Phoenix threatening around the mouth of the net. Puck rejected to the far boards. And real quick to touch on Park statistics for Haichu. In net, she's been able to obtain a 93, a dazzling 93 save percentage. Haichu moving back up the floor. Marta Sitch cuts to the slot. Couldn't get a clean shot on net. Like Alex Fitzsimmons tied her up. I think that was Fitzsimmons. Boy, the Phoenix number is a little bit hard to tell. I got to wait for them to actually have their shoulder to me because it's a black number on a black jersey with a red outline. They don't think of the broadcasters when they make these jerseys. How dare they? We've got about 5 minutes gone here out of the first. Singleton reverses. Tawny Cowell on the right wing catches a pass. And she wisely reverses. NCI Phoenix's rush up the floor denied. They'll have to reset. Breakout gets moved to the near wing, and Haichu nearly stole it. But NCI Phoenix displaying really good puck possession. Singleton right in front of the players' benches. Drops it back. And will reset the play behind her own net. So a 1-0 lead for Phoenix. Zamora from Clark. The only goal to this point. Haichu threatening back up the floor. Princeton from the left corner. Tries to go off the goaltender Eliash and in, but she's hugging the post and hangs on for a whistle. Phoenix's Marquis pulls up behind her net after a breakout denied by Haichu. Now another one for Tillemans. And her shot snapped on. A save made by Park, reaching over to the near post, and Haichu takes possession of it with 8 minutes remaining of the first period. Haichu on the attack. Cross, rink pass to Morris. Shoots, rings it off the bar. Haichu's chances have become few and far between, and now finally they're able to take control of the puck. For Haichu and how they ended up here. Touch on that a moment here after this rush ends. Andriassi slings one on, and a save made by Jaden Eliash, who hangs on for the stop. So Haichu opened up on Thursday with a 4-3 loss against Ringster. It's been a dominating fashion during the round robin. Haichu then beat the Terrapins by a score of 6-2. So all in all, pretty productive day one. Obviously, you want to run out of day one 2-0, but when you lose by a goal to Ringster, and then you take care of the Terrapins 6-2, that's a successful day for Haichu on Thursday. You move over to yesterday. They won 5-1 against NCI Phoenix, like I mentioned earlier, and then beat Ringster Vibe by a score of 5-2. Eliash covers the puck and hangs on. So for NCI Phoenix, we got a player down on the left side of the post. For NCI Phoenix, they actually opened up on a 1-0 win against the Terrapins, lost 6-0 against Ringster. That was all on Thursday. Talked about the Haichu loss by a score of 5-1, and then Black Ice beat NCI Phoenix 4-0. Face-off dropping to the left of Eliash. Won by NCI Phoenix. Moved up to the red line, but a good step up by Kim. Negate any threat. Cowell trying it again. Forced to the near boards. And angles it up the wall, stolen by Kim, charging in on the right side. Able to bump it down to Princeton, who then reverses. And Whip curls back to the center red line. Feeds it to Kraus. Kraus from the corner tried to sauce one to the slot, but just too many black sweaters. Boy, beg your pardon, that's Zamora coming back the other way for NCI Phoenix. Under 6 to go with the first. From the corner, puck stripped away by Princeton. Plays it behind the net for Kim. Off to the far wall for Kraus. To Whip, and a backhander is stopped and held on to by Eliash. So our next game will be the Blader Skates and Black Ice. Ringster and the Golden Knights await. We'll have the final start at 7 o'clock. Men's will start at 7:50 shortly thereafter. Might even be 8 o'clock. Just tune in 7:50 anyways. But you should tune in at 7 for the Women's Pro just to get the full swing of the Pro Finals. NCI Phoenix charging up the floor. Marquis from the wing sends it over to the near side, and a drive by Alexis Fitzsimmons gets stopped by Park. Boy, NCI Phoenix coming into this one as the underdog and giving Haichu a run for their money right now. Puck worked up the near wing by Kraus. Fumbled the puck. Phoenix slows it down on their own side of the floor. Zoe Zamora reverses behind her net. And then a long stretch feed for Vukasin. Curls behind the net, wraparound chance. Park makes the save, lunging after it. Oh, she decided to play it, but a quick whistle from the referee gives us a pause. At 3.5 left. Phoenix holding to a 1-0 lead. And that goal came from Zoe Zamora from Izzy Clark. I got the 12.5-minute mark. Here's Cowell. Plays it down low to the wing, and a shot stopped by Park. Hit the bar and went wide of the net. Nearly a corner picked. Haichu sprints out of their own floor. Low drive, pad save made by Eliash. Face-off controlled by Phoenix. Haichu able to snatch it before a rush develops. Princeton from the left wing. Top of the circle, centered, but just batted away from Kraus at the last second. She was teeing up for a one-timer. And it's battled to the near boards. Kraus comes away with it. She'll send it back. Kim controlling at the red line. Charges down the right wing wall. Kim shoots, and a kick saved by Eliash. Big rebound far wing. Another chance, and Eliash comes up with another stop. Tested pretty heavily here at the end of the first to keep it a 1-0 lead for NCI Phoenix. Another drive, and Eliash another save. We have a mic that's kind of down by the Haichu bench, and you just heard the coaching instructions. Keep shooting, keep shooting. NCI Phoenix charging up. Singleton with a chance, doesn't get it to go. Andreassi curls away from the goal line. Charges up, lots of speed from the right wing. Top of the circle, shoots, and a blistering shot just deflected wide. And it's off to the near boards. Jones goes backwards. Now Cowell from the right wing. Top of the circle, a shot blocked wide of the net. 43 seconds remain. Loose puck collected by Martisic. Stick handles up the floor. Martisic from the left wing, lost it, regained. Big slapper by Andriassi. That one slipped in. Oh, what a shot, what a cannon. Almost a broken play, if you want to describe it that way. It was Martisic that was trying to cut to the slot. Someone lost the puck, and Andriassi's momentum was going forward, so she just sends it home. 1-1 our score. Not much of an eruption from the Haichu bench, which is what threw me off either. A delayed celebration. Haichu racing up the floor. Princeton from the right wing throws it on. A shot doesn't leave the floor, and it's scooped up by Eliash to hold for a whistle. Face-off win for Haichu as the clock winds down here in period 1. We'll take a break and return. We'll have our second coming up next. We're tied at 1 from the rink, Irvine inline. We're back for the second. Welcome you back to the rinks Irvine inline. I'm Andy Sill, Charnar Productions, putting on our show here today and throughout the tournament. We'll continue into tomorrow as well. Got a lot of finals, not just basing this around the pros. Got some other finals to chat about. Right now, we got a really good 1-1 contest between Haichu and NCI Phoenix. NCI Phoenix charging up the floor, and a blind pass to the slot from Zamora. Sees a rush get stalled. It's poked off Zamora's stick. Shot from far out. Blockered away by Eliash. Came off the stick of Kraus on that chance. Boy, Eliash's shots have been quite a lot. Zoe Zamora able to regain an NCI Phoenix lead on a one-timer rebound opportunity in front. So that's a 2-goal game for Zoe Zamora. Haichu trying to move up on the rush. Backdoor tap and gets blocked. Haichu trying to work something offensively here. Play worked back and they'll stretch the floor. Levens behind her net. Leaves it to Andriassi. Oh, and the miscommunication on a feed sees a breakaway. NCI Phoenix looking to extend their lead, and a chance by Clark gets stopped by Park. She reaches out to control any loose change in front of her. And it stays 2-1 NCI Phoenix. That could have been devastating for Haichu. Off the face-off, a shot sails wide. Came from Aubrey Jones. Low drive back the other way for Haichu, gets stopped. A 2-1 game. We're about 3.5 gone here out of the second period. Kim keeps it alive in the offensive zone, hacking it back down low to the corner. Puck taken up by Sheely, and it's reversed back to the way after a rush is stopped. Centering feed to Whip, fanned on to the corner. She gets dumped in that far corner, and then two players tangle. Meanwhile, the puck taken up along the near wing. Jones cuts to the slot. Stopped as soon as she tried to let a shot go, and here comes Haichu on the rush. Whip from the left wing side. Top of the circle. Goes to the slot, intended for Kim, but it's battled to the far wing. Kim fetches it. Throws one on net, and a save made by Jaden Eliash. All right, it's time for me to look at the shots on goal right now. NCI Phoenix really had a good control of this game early. But it was probably about the 5-minute mark of the first period is when Haichu just turned it on. And I would go as far as to say that Haichu only had about 2 or 3 shots up until that 5-minute mark. Since then, there's another one. They've had about 12 in a 10-minute time span of hockey. It's a shot a minute average. Puck snuck in off the near wing. Morris able to send it past Eliash. Beats her blocker side. And it's a 2-2 game. So for Haichu, Andriassi, and Morris scoring, Zoe Zamora scoring each of the goals for NCI Phoenix. Puck thrown into the Haichu zone. Quickly rejected back. Puck launched up to Izzy Clark from the left wing. Ooh, and a feed down low. Almost deflected in, but it was just a little bit too high. Chile stripped to the puck. Return back the other way. Some nice dancing by Andriassi and a stop made by Eliash. Puck bumped out to center. Clark stripped to the puck. Martisic racing in for Haichu. Denied on a poke check from Eliash. Down to 8:50 left of the second period. Puck dumped off to the near wing. Princeton threw it to the front, and it's poked in. Princeton connects with Martisic for the goal, and Haichu grabs their first lead of the contest. Martisic reaching after it. Just putting his stick down and following the play up the floor. Down to 8:10 remaining. NCI Phoenix moving back up the floor from the near wing. Singleton puts it on. And a save by Park. Loose change to the far boards. Haichu bumps it up to Princeton. And her pass stolen away. NCI Phoenix, Zoe Zamora. Stripped to the puck in the attacking zone. And it's angled up the near wall by Kim. Could connect the feed to Kraus. Whiff has to reset back in her own zone. Sends it up the far wall. Princeton gives it a stick lift. And then fires the puck into the NCI Phoenix territory. Under 7 to go the second period. Emma Singleton started up. Hits the brakes, pivots to the right wing. Singleton centers a one-timer and a save made by Park. And a big one right on the doorstep. Keeps it 3-2 as Haichu holds their current lead. Their only lead of the game that they've had. Zoe Zamora opened up the scoring from Izzy Clark. Came about 2.5 in. Then with half a minute remaining, Andriassi scored for Haichu. That's how the first period closed up. You opened up the second. Zamora scored again for NCI Phoenix, her second of the game. But then Ashley Morris and Bella Martisic would score for Haichu. NCI Phoenix storming back up. Puck stripped away. Haichu resets back behind their own net. From the right wing, Andreassi. Broke it up and a chance denied, and it skated back the other way. Achille with a chance. Denied off to the near wing. And a puck battle ensues between Morris and Achille. NCI Phoenix charging back up the floor. Drive misses wide, and Haichu again on it. But Andreassi coughs it up. It's NCI Phoenix back with possession. This one will end up as a nail biter, no doubt about it. NCI Phoenix touches it to the goal line of the Haichu zone. Kim tracks it down, plays it off the glass. Puck pops straight up in the air. Kim trying to halt the rush for NCI Phoenix. She does so on a second attempt and charges forward. Kim moves in, top of the circle, low shot, deflected just wide. Kim gets it again, centers once more, trying to send it home as whip, but she's fended off to the corner, and with under 4 to go, NCI Phoenix maintains possession. 3-2 the score, favoring Haichu. Aubrey Jones for NCI Phoenix. As the puck stripped away as she moved behind the Haichu net. Puck played to the far boards. Martisic sends it up the wing. Levens drive it to the net, but can't convert. It's up the near wall. Ooh, Andrassi pinched, but it affected her in a negative way as NCI Phoenix turned it up the floor. A feed to the far wing for Zamora gets broken up and hacked back to the NCI goal line. There they come again, lots of speed. Achille shoots and scores. We're tied again. Top shelf roofed it, and with under 3 to go, brand new ball game. And timeout for Haichu here. Taking a peek at each of the two benches. A lot of smiles right now on the NCI Phoenix bench. Haichu bench, a little frustrated. All right, after the conversations, we'll reset, and of course, again, playoff game here. So winner moves on, loser, they're done. And back-to-back goals for Haichu. Scored within a minute of each other, Morris and Martisic. But Achille scores for NCI Phoenix here in the dying minutes to return us to a tie game. Haichu in their green and blues and Phoenix in their blacks. A shot gets blocked. And it's turned up the floor with speed by Princeton. From the left circle, shoots, and it's blocked aside to the near corner. 2:10 left. Princeton gets her own rebound. Center just out of the reach of her intended target of Kraus. And it rolls to the corner. Nifty stick work by Achille. Sends a shot on, and an easy stop made by Park to hang on for a whistle. Haichu controls possession. Levens works it behind the net. Andreassi plays around to the far side. Some room developing for Martisic. Carries it to the slot. Shoots, and a save made by Eliash with the right pad. 1:20 left of the game. Basically at the point here, next goal is going to take it. I know we're still in regulation, but goals have been hard to come by, it seems. Martisic on the right. Surveys the floor and will work back. Martisic gingerly up the left wing, makes a move. Tried a shot that's blocked to the corner. Reverses it back. Ooh, an NCI Phoenix fresh on the floor. Almost stole the puck away from Levens. It goes to Andreassi. Tried to pass to the right wing, but it's picked off. Low drive turned aside by Park to the corner. NCI Phoenix trying to get an offensive gusto, but the puck's overskated. That'll transition Princeton up the floor. To the right wing, a shot to save by Eliash with 19.7 remaining. Face-off will drop to Eliash's left. Princeton against Fitzsimmons in the draw. Princeton wins it forward. Puck is sent up the half wall. Long stretch feed misses. 4 seconds left. This will send us to an OT. We'll take a break, and we'll get you the overtime in just a minute. It's Haichu and NCI Phoenix tied at 3. Next goal wins officially. We'll keep going till we find that winner. NCI Phoenix begins the overtime with possession. Good step-up poke check by Andreassi, strips the puck. Goes to Martisic on the right wing side. She carries it in, shoots, but it's tipped wide. Haichu really stepping up defensively. Andreassi with a good poke check. Colwell reverses. And then the puck gets turned over to Morris. Here comes Morris. Drops it for Martisic. Top of the circle, now to the slot. She gets caught up to from behind on the back check. Puck turned back the other way for NCI Phoenix. Raced up by Singleton. Shoots! And a save made by Park. And she'll hang on. Time a non-factor now. 3-3 the score in overtime. Haichu's Kim sprints up the left wing. Trying to move around Singleton. Gives a good bump, and the puck rolls behind the net. Uh-oh, overskated. Kim back after it again. Reaching poke check. She'll go for a wraparound pass, but just missed whip. And NCI Phoenix, grasping for air, finally slows the game down. Black ice and the rollerblades await for the next game of the quarterfinals here in the Women's Pro. Shield can't get it done. Stripped of the puck. Whip charging up. Plays it to Prince in left wing. Centered, and a chance denied by Eliash. And the whistle blows to stop the action. Haichu has been all octane here in the overtime. Really good defensive stands. They haven't really allowed much below the faceoff circles, if at all. They haven't given them the time and space, and NCI Phoenix is then forced to move back. Princeton won the faceoff with forward, able to steal it in the corner, centers, and Kraus had it knocked away at the last second. Singleton again from the far wing, shoots, and a kick save made by Park, and she hangs on. Face-off win for NCI Phoenix. Singleton at the red line. Goes to a Cheel, who snaps it on, an easy stop by Park. Face off to the left of Park. Almost saw a high sticking penalty. Haichu sends it away from their own territory. Martisic collects it at the NCI Phoenix goal line. Spins a shot on and a save made. Rebound hack to the corner. Cowell for NCI Phoenix goes behind the net. Emma Singleton looking around. Puck brought up and a low drive by Cowell. Blocker to side by Park to the far boards. Andreassi steals it off the wing. Sprinting to the net, Princeton gets a pass, shoots, and a glove save made by Eliash. And that was a changeup knuckler. It was a puck that was rolling. She couldn't get all of it and almost threw off Eliash on the save. Martisic cuts to the net, shoots, scores! Haichu comes away with the victory in overtime. Beats Eliash low glove, and they'll advance to the next round. NCI Phoenix gave it a good run here at the end, but they weren't able to sustain it all the way through. They had a lead at one point in this game by a score of 2-1. Haichu threw it into overdrive, took the lead 3-2, and in the final 3 minutes, it was a tie game again with NCI Phoenix getting back on the board to force the overtime, but couldn't hold on. Haichu victorious, they'll move on next. Speaking of next, we'll have Black Ice and the Roller squad coming up. Rollerblades will try to continue on. Those two teams saw each other a little bit earlier. We'll talk on that more when we get back in just a few minutes. This is the Rollerblades, Black Ice. Let me see. Sorry, Blader Skates. Versus Black Ice. Black Ice versus Blader Skates. Here we go. I'm Eddie Zilch. Getting ready for another elimination game here in the quarterfinals. R&R Production putting on our show today. They've been doing it for the past few days, and we'll roll into tomorrow as well. Delivering you the Narch Finals champions between the men's and women's pros. And we're even going to do some other divisions as well as we move through here the final 2 days. And this should be a good one here as we unfold. Black Ice wearing their blue sweaters. You have the Blader Skates in their whites. These two teams saw each other earlier. We'll touch on that here in a second. Get caught up on the play. Black Ice trying an offensive rush, and a backhander gets turned aside. Blader Skates will slow things down behind their own net. And outlet feed to Kedra. Kedra curls it back. And a long stretch feed up the hall. Left to the near side for Kedra. She's forced behind the net. Kedra bumps it up the half wall to Bolden. Cross to the near side for Peterson. Back to Bolden. Bolden low drive and a pad save made. That's turned aside to the far wing. Hall able to collect it. And she reverses to Peterson. So the teams that await here in the women's pro. Haichu moves on, an OT winner just a few moments ago against NCI Phoenix. Ringster and the Golden Knights. 3 teams left for the semifinals. Puck brought in and a low drive, snatched and held on to. Another chance gobbled up and held on to. Boy, some good pressure here from the Blader Skates early. We got a little wet spot here on the floor that we got to tend to.
Battery for my headset.
And it looks like we're good with the wet spot there. Blader Skates start from their own side of the floor. Pass down low by Hennigan, couldn't connect it. Blader Skates snapping the puck around, eventually stolen away. Here comes Black Ice charging up the floor. Pass doesn't connect. And it's stolen away by Hennigan. So Blader Skates played Black Ice back on Thursday. They won 4-0. Ash in the high slot, couldn't get it to go. Puck fed up as Black Ice moves in on the attack. A shot deflected wide. Letang was reaching after it, but the deflection caused it to go too far. Ace pulls up the floor for black ice, pauses, and reverses. And back in that game on Thursday, Blader Skates had goals from Nash, Hennigan, Lanes scored twice. Summerfield, Newkirk, and Peterson all had the helpers during the course of that game. Blader Skates won the shots on goal department 31-15 too. They doubled up the shots. And so far so good here on an early start on this Saturday morning. Puck carried up the right wing side, hacked towards the front of the Blader Skates net, and it's blocked. And this will transition lanes up the floor, dropped it, but picked off. Puck gets centered and negated to the corner. Bolden converges on the puck. Sends it up the wall to Hall. Hall dances to the high slot. Backhander save. Rebound, another save. Third chance is loose, but it's taken by black ice. And they will look to slow things down. Can't though. Puck hits the wheel of his skate. Kedra centers, and it just knuckles over Hall's stick on the back door. Roll to the near corner. Kedra collects off the wall. Shoots and scores. Blader Skates get a 1-0 lead on a shot from the bottom of the near circle. Nine and a half left of the first. Kedra opens up the scoring. When examining the Blader Skates over the round robin games and looking at their statistics, where Peterson leads them in points with 4. Bolden leads in goals. As you see a save from Letang. Kendra, Hennigan, and Lanes each had 2 goals during the round robins. And then for statistics in net, a 76.9 save percentage from Tara Letang. Blader Skates during the round robin won 4-1 against Ringster Vibe, 4-0 against Black Ice, lost 4-2 to the Golden Knights, and lost 7-1 to Ringster. Tough day yesterday for the Blader Skates. Look at the Black Ice round robin. Put up a good fight against the Golden Knights to open up the round robin. They lost 2-0 on Thursday morning. And then, like we talked about, lost to the Blader Skates 4-0. But yesterday, much better day. Black Ice defeated Ringster Vibe 2-0 and NCI Phoenix 4-0. So they went 6-rip yesterday in the round robin games. And their statistics. Hardy leads the team 3 goals. Rocher tied for first with Hardy, 3 points during round robin. Meanwhile, there's a chance on from Lanes that stopped. Rebound, still loose. Finally, the whistle blows after a scramble in front of the Black Ice netminder Mahler. Natalie Mahler, save percentage of 92.9 during the round robin games. Carried up by Lanes on the right wing. Tried to reverse to Bolden, but she was starting to go in, and the pass was behind Bolden. So Peterson will carry it all the way back. She's getting hassled on the forecheck, now back check. Powers, beg your pardon, Peterson's able to get away. Play it to Bolden, cross to the near side. Kedra tried to go to the high slot, missed the target on the pass. Now from the high slot, a chance by Lacey Ace. Stopped by Letang. 6:50 remaining first period. .6:16 left. Period one. Blader skates with a 1-0 lead. Lemus working back in her own side of the floor. Slowly starts up. Drops it for Gamboa, back to Lemus. Black Ice finally getting some possession here. Lemus' shot blocked, and boy did that one hurt. Kedra laid out for that one. Brought up on an odd rush favoring the Blader skates. But Lanes at the end of a shift threw it to the corner. Blader skates still with possession. Bolden collects a pass on the near wing. Goes back to the center red. Power throws it towards the net, deflected wide. Ooh, off the kick plate. Newkirk had to jump over her stick as she was winding one up. Back on the stick of Wagner, now to Bolden. Down the left wing wall. Bolden looking for a centering feed, hits the brakes. And then leaves it for Wagner, far wall. She gets bodied up. In comes Power to help out. Puck ricochets to the slot. And that's where Black Ice takes possession. Coetzee plays it to the right wing. And it's disrupted by the Blader skates with 4:08 left of the first period. Puck slash all the way back to the Black Ice side of the floor. Lemus starts momentum up the floor. Handed off, and it's broken up and reversed back for Rocher. Rocher with 3.5 left of the first. Forced to circle the wagons and go all the way back. Rocher again still with it. This time off to the right wing side. Drive on net and a save made by Letang, who hangs on. Face-off win for the Blader Skates. Ooh, the puck stolen and a quick snap to the net. Gets blocked by traffic in front. Pucks it all the way back to the black ice side of the floor. Shots favor the Blader Skates 6-2. Kedra from Hall, the lone goal of the game. Puck battle on the near wing. Bolden able to strip it loose to the far wing. Rust curls behind the net. 2:05 left of the first. Bolden, good outlet feed, right to Kedra, right circle, shoots, and a glove save made. And Meller hanging on for a whistle. Face-off win for the Blader Skates. Peterson fades back, fans on an outlet pass. And now she's forced to move behind her net. Puck brought up by Kedra. From the right corner, Kedra lobs it to the front. Save made. Rebound is blocked straight up in the air, and it bounces behind the net. On her way to the slot lane, spins a shot on, no good. Long puck battle behind the net. Jarred over to the far wing. Taken by Rocher. And then goes backwards for Miranda Lemus. Paves way for Cantry. And their offensive rush is stalled. Power eludes one poke check with 37 remaining. Throws it up in a quick drive by Hall. Zings wide of the net. And the puck carefully plays back to the point. Power to Bolden. Chance no good. 17 seconds remain. Lemus starts one more rush for Black Ice. Drops it for Ace, who curls back, and that'll run down the period. No, Ace then goes for it. But by the time it develops, it's too late. So we'll take a break and return. It's a 1-0 Blader Skates lead through the first 15. Period 2 begins. It's a 1-0 Blader Skates lead. The winner moves on. Blader Skates moved in offensively, and a chance gets bodied up. Meanwhile, back the other way, a save by Letang. Ace battling with Power. Ace gets upended by Power. Now it's Wagner charging back the other way, sends a wrist shot on. Blocker save made by Natalie Meller. Puck brought up along the near wing by Nash. She moves in tight, shoots and scores, slides it in. Past Melner to extend the Blader Skates lead 2-0. .5 left of the second period. And the Blader Skates setting the tone for the second stanza. Face off won by the Blader Skates. Hall works it down low to the corner. Plays it back to the point for Power. Power shot deflected wide. Hit two different sticks. Kedra grabs it, throws it back to Power. Power to the near side for Hall. Angled up the wall for Kedra. Kedra tried a lead pass. Couldn't get it connected. An extensive battle. Puck chopped in on Melner, who makes the stop and hangs on. Broken play, but still a shot's a shot. Good rising shot by Rocher. Even better save by Letang. Rocher's been a really good standout player here for Black Ice. Of course, time for the team lead in points. And down 2-0 right now with 12-11 left. They'll need to lean on her, Hardy, Gamboa. See if they can produce something here. They've been their top producers during the round robin. Rocher from the right wing, centers and a quick one-timer, bang play, but Coetzee sent it high. Bolden springs free with the puck, long stretch pass to Newkirk from the left wing. Newkirk shoots, and a save is made, and hanging on off that good rush was Melner. Natalie Meller, really good stop there, and she's been actually one of the better players for Black Ice in general. Really strong net minding, and of course, outstanding play yesterday, not allowing one goal during the two games. That's why her save percentage rose. Lemus plays it down low for ace. From her knees, a backhander patted aside by Letang. That guy's trying to build some momentum here. Lemus again, this time from the left wing, overskates the puck. It's a little bit of a help. And a low drive blocked in front by Rust. Puck chopped towards the net, just trickling wide. And it's funneled in on front on Letang. She'll cover and hang on. So goals so far in this contest. Kedra from Hall, Nash from Lanes. And each of those two goals in different periods. Shots favor the Blader Skates 11-5. Black Ice charging up the floor. Centering feed got away. It's turned back the other way by Power. She goes to the far wing for Kedra. Trying to return it to Power. Able to recollect it after it was poked for a second. Snap one on. And a stop made by the netminder, Natalie Meller. Blader Skates pull behind the net. 9:20 remaining. From the right wing, it's Wagner. Sends a shot wide. Nice little give and go pass from Lemus to Hardy. Hardy goes to Gamboa. Drop back, big slap shot missing wide of the net. Came off the stick of Alex Frisk. From the corner, Power. Bumps it up to Newkirk, who then reverses to Bolden. Good reset by the Blader Skates. Nash realizing there wasn't anything there. Bolden turns it over to the far corner, coughed up, and it's stolen on the forecheck by Roger. 8:05 remaining. Roger from the right wing. Carries it down low, centers. Lemus a shot save. Rebound bounces wide of the net. And it's collected by Rust. She gets checked up against the inboards. Puck nudged free to Lanes. And then bumped to the near wing. Puck battle behind the rollerblades net. Bolden engaged with Rocher. Now Kedra tries to help out. Jarred to the near corner. Black Ice eventually takes puck possession. 7:10 remaining. Ace back at her own goal line, bumps it off the near boards. A return pass to her. She gets challenged by Hall, who tried to sneak one off the boards to her. Hall gave her a body. Steals the puck. It's centered, intended for Kedra, but poked away at the last second. Puck launched up to Ace. Here comes Black Ice. Her feed to Cantry misses to the near corner, and it finds Ace once more. She pulls back. Coughed it up. And Kedra bumps it towards the net, but a reaching save by Mellor. And she'll hang on for a whistle with 6:25 left. .620 left, second period. Black Ice is going to have to start taking some risks. Frisk down low, can't get it generated. And Rust from the corner, pedals behind the net. Bumps it off the far wing to Wagner. Charges up the right wing wall. Wagner reverses. Uh-oh, what a pass. That came from Rust. It's turned over. That'll transition Black Ice up the floor. And a wrist shot doesn't work. Battle on the near boards. Controlled by Wagner. Sends it up to Power. 5.5 left. Power with a 2-0 lead for the Blader Skates against Black Ice. Reverses it from the high slot. Nash with a chance. No good. And it bounces to the corner. Frisk all over it for Black Ice. Sends it down the floor. Somewhat of a Hail Mary feed up the wing. And Bolden able to recover on the play. Gets it to Nash. Rims it to the far wing. Black Ice again with another chance, but a lead pass too tall. 4:50 left. Puck worked up the floor for Nash. Her chance doesn't go. And an offensive zone pressure for Black Ice, broken up by Summerfield. Summerfield trying to zigzag around coverage. Hit a skate wheel. It finds Kedra, brings it in with a chance, no good. And then Kedra gets flopped on the floor. Susie Coetzee brings it back the other way, over skates the puck. And then it's chopped over to the far wing for Hall. Hall gets bodied up by Lemus. Hall still manages to maintain puck pressure and chips it around to the near side. Peterson cross over to the far wing. Hennigan to Peterson. Peterson from the high slot. Plays it to the wing. A quick drive and a save is made by Mellor. Puck violently bounces out to the center red. Kedra pressured off the puck by Ace. Ace from the corner in the attacking zone. Hits the brakes. Plays it off the near boards and back. This is Lemus. 3.5 left. She'll curl back, look up at the clock, and start generating momentum northbound. Lemus hands it off to the far wing. Rocher goes back, and Lemus has to fetch it. Lemus to the wing. Rocher centered, hit off a skate, and it's collected in the corner. Alexi Ace, and then dropped back, but picked off by Hall, who races up the floor. Hall shoots, and a stick save by Mellor. And the rebound floats to the corner. Izzy Hardy on it. Will play it back for her teammate Lemus. 2:43 left. Lemus to Rocher. Sidesteps, shoots, scores! Christine Rocher scores within the last 2:37 to bring us within a 2-1 game. High glove. And a timeout for Black Ice to rest the 4 that's out there. Just a few simple instructions here on the Blader Skates bench. Big huddle on that Black Ice bench. It'll be interesting to see when the goaltender gets pulled for Black Ice. Blader Skates with their whites on, Black Ice with the blues. 2-1 score. Winner moves on to the semis. Loser goes home. Black Ice takes possession off the draw. Rocher to Lemus. Cross to the far wing for Ace, and a shot blocked. That was Hardy with the shot, beg your pardon. Rocher from the far wing. Trying to go down low. Good active stick by Power to knock it away. 2:10 left. Still lots of time. Long puck battle, far boards. Power right in the eye of the Hurricane. Able to drive it loose, but nudged it right to Izzy Hardy of Black Ice. And she'll play it back to Lemus. Lemus from the center red. Goes across to Rocher. Rocher skates to the high slot. She's got a seam, shoots, scores! Rocher ties it up 2-2 with 1:38 left of the second period. Out now for the Blader Skates, who a minute ago was leading 2-0. So the way this game's scoring has unfolded, first it was Kedra for the Blader Skates at 9:27 of the first period. Kelly Nash would score to open up the second period. Rocher scoring back-to-back goals to give Black Ice a fighting chance. Really, this time out for the Blader Skates actually gives Black Ice a chance to give a breather for the same foursome that's been on the ice, on the floor. So you got Hardy, Rocher, Ace, and Lemus out again. Minute and a half left. So this timeout might actually hurt the Blader Skates. I know you're trying to reset your group, but Black Ice has had the same 4 players out on the floor for a good 3 minutes now. And Christine Rocher has been the star of the show so far with 2 goals here in the past minute. Let's see if this pays off the Blader Skates. Puck worked up by Rust from the left wing. Rust pirouettes, sends a backhander towards the net. Loose puck in the slot, and a shot gets clicked wide. Nash trying to regain the lead. Back to Bolden. To the right wing, and a cross-rink pass gets broken up. Here comes Rocher, storming up the floor. Looking for the hat trick, but she can't get around Bolden. Good active stick by 20 for the Blader Skates. Rocher steals the puck, centers a one-timer sent just wide of the net. And a loose puck behind the cage with 28 seconds left. Puck overskated. Susie Coetzee trying to generate something. Cam Bolden takes authority of the situation with 17 seconds left. Bolden spins away from Coetzee and surrenders the puck in the corner. Pinching up on the play is Lemus. Gets tangled up with a Blader skate defender. I think that's Bolden down there in that corner. And finally the whistle blows to give us a stop. And time expires anyways. Lemus slow to get up. We'll get going with the overtime right away. Another OT game here for our women's pro division. Face-off win by Black Ice. Lemus to Rocher. Black Ice storming up the floor. Rocher threw it in front. Puck gets deflected. Rocher follows it up. Tries a sharp angle chance. No good. Recovers on the puck. Rocher to Lemus. Back to Rocher. Pair of goals for her in the closing minutes to force the overtime. Rocher to Lemus on the far wing. Back to Rocher. She's got a seam. Shoots, but tipped wide of the net. Puck battle behind the Blader Skates net. It's been all Black Ice here in the last 7 minutes of hockey. Hardy from the corner had the puck elude her. Bolden snatches it behind the net, but she gets pinned up against the end boards. Puck left for Rust. Oh, Rust overskates the puck. Hardy turns it back the other way. Hardy tried to center. It's blocked. Finds Hardy again. Shoots and scores! Black Ice successfully comes back, wins the game, and moves on. Seven left of the second period. Rocher scored a pair, and it's polished off by Hardy for Black Ice to move on and defeat the Blader Skates by a score of 3-2. We'll continue on with more postseason games here in the Pro Division. We're going to shift our attention to the men next. Stick with us here at the rinks, Irvine Inline.
I'm Brooke Bryant from London, California.
I'm feeling so intelligent. I'm looking so damn elegant. We outside trying to let us in. We in the room addressing elephants. Top floor, but you never been. Just take my hand, I'll take you for a spin. I never show you any negligence. And I don't move with no recklessness. I show you all the different elements. I show you sweet life decadence. So when you reaching on the precipice, just know we way up limitless. You
This is it. It's time.
Sliding on the sky, you can say I'm gliding. I be in the clouds, I ain't with the beside it. On a different level, no, you cannot find them. I'm all about the pressure, I'm a hidden diamond. If you scared of heights, don't trip on the pilot. I've been mile high for a while, I'm flying. And you know I aced every single assignment. Get the taste for winning, and I can't stop trying. Iron to iron, steel to steel. Said we sharpen each other like a team for real. The way we break bread, then we eat up the meal. When you fresh, it's kinda hard to chill. Now you know I'm chilling way up. I can't come down. Tell the boss man, pay up. I need it all right now. Feeling so bossy. Get off me. Treat me like a vulture. Now you know I'm chilling way up. I can't come down. Now you know I'm chilling way up. I can't come down. Tell the boss man, pay up. I need it all right now. Feeling so bossy. Get off me. Now you know I'm chilling way up. I can't come down. Now you know I'm chilling way up. I can't come down.
Got my name high, shining in the building, wave high, y'all know what the deal is. When it's game time, I'ma break the ceiling till they know the name, till they know the name, till they know the name. Name high, shining in the building, wave high, y'all know what the deal is. When it's game time, I'ma break the ceiling till they know the name, till they know the name, till they know the name. On a roll, on a roll, on a roll, ayy. Welcome to the show, we got it sold, ain't no faking for it. What's your goal? Is your name on the road? Is it fame? Is it gold? If it isn't, you ain't ready for it. Can't get no more free, Randy, I'm the boss. Is it an elephant? You out here learning from a loss. Well, I guess I'm cool, Jay, calling all the shots. Got the ball up in my hand, I feel like a Mars. Got my name high, shining in the building. Wave high, y'all know what the deal is. When it's game time, I'ma bring the city till they know the name, till they know the name, till they know the name. Name high, shining in the building. Wave high, y'all know what the deal is. When it's game time, I'ma bring the city till they know the name, till they know the name, till they know the name.
We're continuing on with the men's pro playoffs. Last night we saw Fusion defeated in the play-in round to the quarters. Now it's the OC Blades and CarShield. CarShield's Barry starts on the offense. He has to pull up to the wall and then reverses. Coming up next, we'll have Mavin and Skittles, and then the Wings and Wheelers are playing on the other rink. So we get going fast and furious here with the quarters. CarShield's DiMartino stripped to the puck, transition back the other way. Minahan sends it off to Gasso, and his shot shanked wide. Blades will work it backwards. Pilkington for the Blades. Toe dragging a shot, misses wide. Trying to send it up to the high slot, stolen by Barry. Barry's got Westcott with him, finds him. Westcott dances, shoots, scores! Westcott has got a second game on Thursday. He's got about 5 or so on his upper left lip. Boy, say that 3 times fast. So Westcott gives CarShield a 1-0 lead. On the forecheck, he gets a poke to dig the puck free. CarShield's Kavaya. Trying to nudge it up the near wall. Stripped away by the Blades, and it's worked backwards. It was saw for the OC Blades. Plays it up to the right wing. Cross-rink pass to the near side, Sturbu. Can't get anything generated cleanly, and that'll transition CarShield up the floor. Near side, chance for O'Shaughnessy. No good, and it's back to the CarShield side. Kavaya from the corner. Good pass work to P.J. DiMartino. He reverses for Kavaya. Cross to Hawkins. Great pass down low and a chip shot. Sigmund just rolls it over the sprawling net binding of Leggett. So on the face-off against Hawkins. Hawkins wins it, dishes it off to the right wing side. Lots of speed for Schwartz to Hawkins. And he'll power it all the way back. Joey DiMartino collects. 2-0 lead for CarShield with 12:10 remaining out of the first period. Hawkins gives it a nudge. DiMartino from the left wing drops it for Hawkins. His backhander is blockered aside by Leggett. And that'll send a transition for Gasso up ice and a drive high and wide. Hawkins snatches it off the wall. Carefully plays it to Schwartz. He's ran off the puck, and Hershuk for the Blades. Up to the wall for Murchison. Top of the circle, moving into the slot, and a shot, reaching save. Great stop by Redmond. .11 left. 2-0 lead for CarShield. Long feed for PJ. DiMartino to Hawkins, right back to DiMartino. It was in his feet. And Greg Hughes slashes the puck away. Pilkington collects near boards. Had to kick it to his stick. Dishes it off to Skylar Haar. And it's regained by CarShield. Sigmund throws it behind the net. Tossed up to the wing. Uh-oh, Barry looking over his right shoulder. Puck came over his left, and it's stolen by the Blades. Taken by Skylar Hoare. Regained by CarShield. Barry forced to the corner. Barry to the high slot. Reverses it. Nathan Sigmund pulls behind his net. He and Barry play catch. And Sigmund dances his way into the attack, plays it far wing. Okada throws it on net. Can't get it through. Sigmund tracks it down and plays it back. Barry turns it up. Now puck not agreeing with him, and he'll reverse it. Barry on the far boards. He's got a seam down that left wing. He'll take it. Barry tried a cross-ice saucer feed. It accidentally hit off the back of the skate of Okada. And nice move by Sigmund. Almost rescued the puck. Eventually pulled away by Hughes for the Blades. Hughes, top of the circle, shoots. Blocked to the corner. Good block by Hodge. Now it's Okada behind the net with 9:12 remaining. 2-0 CarShield. Okada forced from behind his net. Drops it backwards. Hodge now dealing with the Minahan forechecking. Crosses it to the far wing. Matt O'Shaughnessy to the high slot. And drops it back for Kavaya. Kavaya to Joey DiMartino. Hits the brakes at the top of the right circle and then drops it back for Kavaya. Return to DiMartino. Joey goes back for Kavaya. 8:20 rolling down on the first. 2-0 CarShield. Westcott and Sigmund the goals. Here comes Westcott. Using his long frame to get down low into the Blades area, and he tried to reverse it, but it clicked off the ledge of the boards and went out of play. Well, for CarShield during the round robin, won 8-0 against PGKA. Lost to the champion Wheelers 5-4. Beat Fusion 7-1, beat Chemistry 9-3. For the Tour OC Blades, they won 4-1 against the Freeze, tied 5-5 against Skittles, tied 3-3 against 2.0, tied 3-3 against Mavin San Diego, on a penalty on CarShield. There's 7:37 left of period number 1. Westcott 2-minute hooking call. CarShield leading shots 5-2 to this point. OC Blades looking to climb their way back in it. Trying to work on the power play for the time being. Pass back to the point. Hershuk takes it in, shoots, and a save by Redmond. He hangs on for the whistle. 1:13 left of the OC Blades power play. Westcott from Barry, Sigmund from Hawkins, the two goals that have been scored 1 minute, 10 seconds apart. So to Minahan. He's at the right hash. Drop back to Hershuk, now to the near side. Nowick goes down low, and the puck scrambles across the crease to the far corner. Blade still with it. Sent back to Hershuk. To Nowick. Back to Hershuk, 41 left of the power play. Nowick near circle, fans on a pass. It's stripped away off his stick. And up charges Sigmund, who then goes back. It's all the way back to Kavaya, up to Sigmund, right in front of the players' benches. Crossed it to the far wing, but just out of the reach of Hodge. Blades will start it back up again. 15 left of the power play, 6:20 left of the first. Good breakup on the pass there by Nathan Sigmund. Here's Hershuk, stepping in, top of the slot, shoots! And it's tipped out of play. And that just as the Westcott penalty comes to a close. So we're back even, 6:04 left. Face-off win for the Blades. Murchison all the way back. Off the boards, trying to give and go to himself, but it's broken up by Aaron Schwartz on the reaching poke check to force the Blades to reset. Pass too tall for Hughes. Stepping up, Schwartz to break it up. Gives it to Hawkins. Drove it down low to the corner. Blades take possession. Udasov reverses for Hershuk. Hershuk's got a seam. Takes it down low, hands it off, and a one-timer turned on. Redmond makes a sprawling save. Hangs on for the whistle on the near post. Blades take the puck after the face-off. Skylar Hoare curls back in his own side of the floor, bumps it up to the center red. And now Minahan. Long stretch for Hoare, but broken up. Pucks it off to the near wing for Barry. It's knuckling like crazy. Taken by Gasso for the Blades. Centers it, and again, boy, that puck is just going everywhere. Blades will finally slow it down. And Mason Pilkington drops it back. Touch over to the far wing. A lot of congestion in the slot. Broken up by CarShield. 4:15 left of the first period. CarShield still leading 2-0. G. Martino stripped to the puck. You don't see that happen too often. The puck brimmed over to the far wing. So goes straight back for Murchison. And then it's simply surrendered for Okada to steal for CarShield. Tried to reverse, hit off a skate wheel. Couldn't cleanly get it to Sigmund, and the Blades have numbers back the other way. Minahan plays it to the near wing. Tried to go back to Minahan Gasso, but couldn't get it done. And that'll transition Barry up the floor. Barry protects, lets a wrist shot go, but it's tipped wide. 3.5 left of the first period, 2-0 lead. Favoring CarShield. After an early start for CarShield, Blades are dictating a lot better pace of play. Westcott steals it, moves in on the rush, shoots, and a save made. Puck still loose in the slot. Trying to settle it down with Sigmund, but he's forced to the corner. Working against Nowick. Drives it free for Hershuk. Hershuk to center, stripped off his stick. Quickly transitioning Sigmund. Sigmund, low shot stop is made. O'Shaughnessy follows it up in the corner. He gets checked down by Hershuk. Puck bounces up the half wall. And Budasov tumbled down. Westcott comes away with the puck. Steps in, shoots, and a save is made. Leggett able to throw up the shoulder to keep it out. And the Blades settle it down. Good spurt there from CarShield. Udasov breaks it in. A shot turned aside by Redmond. Follows up his own rebound and then chops it wide of the net. Puck battle on the far corner. Hughes beat out. It's collected by Hawkins. Hawkins all the way up. Puts a wrist shot on. Easily stopped by Leggett. Hughes for the Blades. Tahor left for Hughes. 1:48 left of the first. Sturbu bumps it to the corner. Puck took a weird bounce off the glass partition. It's a free play for Hawkins near boards. Goes to Kavai, who just gets around a stick lift. Plays it to the far wing for PJ DiMartino. Kind of a wild sequence of events here the past few minutes. Not clean hockey, and Kavai is trying to clean it up. They'll bring it in with a shot that's stopped by Leggett, who freezes. Hawkins against Gasso in the draw. Hawkins wins it. DiMartino spins his shot, but it's blocked off of his skate. It goes all the way back to the CarShield zone. Joey behind the net. Hands it off to Hawkins. Streaming down the left wing side. Hawkins shoots, blocked. Trying to pick a corner. Loose change collected by Hodge and back to Joey. Joey, nice little shimmy shake move. Gets around two gray sweaters, but then pulls backwards. 34 seconds left of the first. CarShield leading 2-0. Joey powers through the left wall. Moves in on the attack. Fakes a handoff. Cuts to the net. Now hands it off to his brother PJ. Goes down low to Hawkins. And it's driven away off his stick. 12 seconds left. CarShield trying to throw everything they got here at the close of the first. And a pin up. Hershuk's just going to trap it. It's slapped away off his stick. 2 seconds left, and DiMartino shot's blocked, and that'll do it. Period one's in the books, and after the Blades got settled in, they played a pretty good game, but that start might come back to haunt them. We'll step aside for a few moments and return. CarShield leads 2-0. Back for the second period. CarShield leads 2-0. Barry storms right up the floor and then drops it back. CarShield with a 2-0 lead. R&R Productions putting on our show today, yesterday, the day before, and even tomorrow. Barry stripped of the puck and a shot sent wide by Nowick. Late Skylar Hoare controls. Barry pressuring on the forecheck. Can't grab control of the puck yet. Gets some help from Okada. And finally slapped away violently by Sigmund all the way back for Kavaya. He'll rip it down the floor to Barry. Cross Okada, shoots, shoulder save. And Leggett puts the glove up against his chest to hold on to it. Goals in this one, Westcott from Barry. It came 1:19 in, and then 1 minute and 10 seconds later, Sigmund from Hawkins. And that's been it. Blades really settled in. Played a very strong, possessive game. For the Blades, plays it back to Murchison. Pulls behind the net. Long stretch feed for Hershuk. And drops it back for Murchison. This time to Gasso. Tried to feather it up to Minahan. Broken up. CarShiels quick transition, but the cross rink pass to the slot gets broken up. Now Minahan from the right wing, charges to the slot, shoots, and a save made by Redmond. That got knocked off the goal line, but he'll settle it back up himself. And a battle in the corner, knocked free. Gasso goes down low for Hershuk. Westcott pinching down low to the goal line. They're back checking. Couldn't quite steal it away. Ends up on the stick of Gasso again, and another chance doesn't go. Minahan tracks it down far boards and sends it back to his goaltender Leggett. Murchison from the far wing. That was a pass up to Nowick. Nowick goes down low. Play in tight by Sturbu. Redmond makes another save, and it transitions Sigmund up the floor. He'll dance to the right wing, shoots and scores! A backhander on the rush, beats Leggett, and it's 3-0 CarShiels. Hawkins with a face-off win. Sigmund threw it up the wall, and a lot of work done to keep possession for CarShiels by P.J. DiMartino. Hawkins goes across to the far wing for Sigmund. And puck hit the protective mesh. Give us a stop. Face-off controlled by the Blades. Nowick collects a pass in the high slot of his own zone. Ooh, nice lead pass up to Sturbu. Shoots, and a stop made by Redmond. That was some great execution up the floor there by the Blades. Not easy to get past Troy Redmond. I don't know if the guy has an off game. I don't think that's in his vocabulary. He was got to by the champion Wheelers. There's a low drive. Redmond makes the save, but that Wheelers game was an interesting one. Upset, if you will. But the man-to-man coverage that the Wheelers threw on proved to be fatal for CarShiels during that round-robin performance. Ooh, a shot popped Kavaya right in the chest. Seems to be okay. Threw his hand up to his chest, right on his sternum, but he's good. He'll make an outlet feed to Barry. Puck out away from Barry. He'll catch up to it with his speed. Trying to stick with it. Can't do so, and it's chopped away by the Blades. Taken by Minahan, charging down the right wing. Minahan wrap her around, but he won't actually convert it. He'll just play it back to the point. And it's scuffled down low for Gasso. Joey DiMartino bodies up a man. Fishes it up the far wall for Barry. Stripped off his stick. And a centering pass from Minahan misses the target. And it goes all the way back to the Blade side of the floor. Under 10 to go in the second period. 3-0 lead for CarShield. Gasso. Down low to Murchison. And it's stripped away by Barry. Long feed. Try to get it to Joey DiMartino. It's tipped to the corner of the Blade zone. And they'll take possession right back. Cross-ring pass to the near side for Gasso. His drop pass picked off by Okada. Sends it up to Joey. Marching in left wing side. Goes to Westcott. Shoot save. Rebound still loose. No goal. It's stopped and held on to by Leggett. Few bumps by Hershuk there at the end of the shift, trying to get in the heads of the CarShield guys. So the only goal in this period so far, Sigmund from Hawkins. Hawkins with a 2-assist game, who assisted on Sigmund's goal way back in the first period. Under 9 to go, second period. O'Shaughnessy from the left wing. Steps it down low on the right wing side. Pivots off the hash marks. Looking around for a shot. Shoots and scores. O'Shaughnessy, individual effort. He was looking for a pass for a good 10 seconds and finally thought, well, I'll pull up and try it myself. And he extends the CarShield lead to 4-0. I believe an unassisted goal. And the OC Blades will see Luke Benavente come in net with 8.5 left. Murchison plays it up to the near wing for Gasso. Nice move by Hershuk to get some space. Hershuk rolls behind the net. Slams on the brakes. Westcott lost his stick in the process of the pressure. And now a puck battle right along the far half wall on the CarShield side of the floor. Dug away. And favoring the CarShield squad as Sigmund brought it in. He was draped all over by coverage. And then a broken stick by O'Shaughnessy. We'll see the OC Blades take it up the floor, but poor pass work will give PJ DiMartino a partial break. DiMartino in, shoots, scores. Roofs it on the backhand. No chance at all for Benavente to make that stop. He came in wide right, stretched right across the slot, and roofed a backhander. Timeout for the OC Blades with 7:32 left. Just to wrangle things in here. Well, coming into the action and throughout the entire round robin, Hawkins, the team point leader, he doubled up anybody. He had 9 goals, 2 assists. He actually just equaled his assist production during the round robin in today's game. Having helpers on each of Sigmund's goals, and Sigmund was held goalless during the round robin. Barry O'Shaughnessy and PJ DiMartino all with 5 points during the round robin play. The Tour OC Blades team that's held goalless to this point. Looking to get a mental reset after that timeout. Casso and Hershuk, their point leaders, each with 4. Hershuk 3 goals, 1 assist. Casso 2 and 2. And the goaltender split time. Leggett had a 90.9 save percentage during round robin play. Benavente had a 75 save percentage. Puck brought up by Pilkington. Centered, but stolen away by Joey, who clears it off the near boards. So goals in this period: Sigmund from Hawkins, O'Shaughnessy from Hodge, DiMartino unassisted. Low drive patted aside by Troy Redmond. And the puck sent back to the OC Blade zone. Murchison steps in right wing side, blisters a shot wide of the net. Another shot stopped, rebound sent wide of the net. And the puck turned off the far boards. Another shot snapped on. Redmond makes the save. And that'll give us a pause with 5:55 left. Puck charged up the near wing. Hershuk went across to the high slot, and a shot zooms wide, and it carries a pass all the way back. Benavente comes out of his net. Here's Hershuk. Glides down the right wing board, centered. And Gasso's shot blocked wide, and another chance off the far wing, blocked out of play. We got the Wheelers and Wings going on the other side. And it's a 1-0 game right now. Looks like it's 1-0 Wings. No, I think it's 1-0. I think it's 1-0 Wheelers. I don't have my glasses on. I can't really see all the way over there. And we'll have a penalty against the Blades on a little scrum that occurred on the far boards. Roughing call assessed to Murchison. CarShield to the power play. Just under 5 to go. Hawkins from the right circle. Shoots and a pad save made with Westcott right in front as a screen. Barry collects near boards. Sigmund straight away on the quarterbacking side with the puck stripped away by Nowick. Charging down the right wing. Nowick killing some good time and finally outnumbered. Hawkins on the right side. Drops it back. Sigmund to Barry. Barry steps in, shoots and scores. No, that was Hawkins, beg your pardon. So Hawkins, a 3-point game. Puck brought in tight on the Blades net, and a shot by O'Shaughnessy blocked wide. 3.5 left of this one. A power play goal there for Hawkins. Nice little stick lift by Sigmund. Boy, he's having himself a game. Westcott plays it behind the net for Cavalla. Goes to O'Shaughnessy, whips it across to Westcott on the right wing. He shoots and scores. 6-0 CarShield. Westcott opened the game scoring. Blades take possession off the draw. Minahan can't get anything generated around Cavalla. It's PJ DiMartino on the right side, stripped to the puck as he went in on the attack. He'll get it again. PJ hands it off. Oh, he tried to go to Hawkins on the back door, but it's just picked away at the last second with 2.5 left. Drive on Redmond, blocker save. Shot came from Hershuk. And it'll be launched up to Hawkins on the right wing. He'll take it himself, shoots, and threw a changeup wide in the net. The puck flutters to Benavente. Actually, it's a good idea, but I'll tell you what he probably would have been able to put it through if he would have went low and just had the puck slide completely on the floor instead of trying to roof it. Maybe an idea for him moving forward here during the tournament. I mean, no one expects Hawkins to go low stick side. Here he goes, tries it again. That time he went upstairs and a save made. Rebound poked to the slot, but rescued by the Blades. 1:40 left of the second. CarShield will cruise on. Wheeler's leading over on the other side against the Wings right now, 1-0. Had to get some clarification here. I couldn't quite see on over there who's on what bench. .108 left. Blades trying to end a bid, and a shot blocked by Hawkins. Drops it back behind the net for Okada. And across to Hawkins again. With 50 seconds left, CarShield looks to be content with this outcome. Hawkins hasn't stepped away from that corner of his own zone. Okada gets past from Schwartz and then back to Hawkins. And he'll pull behind the net and settle it up. Hawkins zigzagging in his own zone. Goes to Okada. Tried it out with feed to Hawkins. Broken up. Some nice moves showing off by Gasol. Goes to the far wing for Pilkington and then back to the near wing. That'll run down the clock. CarShield victorious. They win by a score of 7-0 to move on, defeating the Tour OC Blades. Westcott bookended the scoring. His first goal assisted by Barry, his second one from Joey DiMartino. Sigmund rattled off a pair of goals from Hawkins. O'Shaughnessy from Hodge. PJ DiMartino unassisted. And Hawkins on the power play from Nathan Sigmund. So Sigmund gets a 3-point game as well as Hawkins. And Westcott with a 2-goal performance here to elevate CarShield over the OC Blades. We'll take a break and have another quarterfinal game coming your way. San Diego already chomping on the bit to get on the floor. As you have the Wheelers on top of the Wings on the other side. And this game here over on the Corey rink will feature Mavin San Diego and Skittles. That's coming up next. You're listening to Narch Finals, Pro Division from the rinks, Irvine Inline.
Surely like this, approaching of the UMC is purely hypeness. A fact. So I mention it again and again.
It's not necessary.
Those who comprehend my message very clearly, but not along the way of translucent. Throw your hands up for the man's up. Who sit invaders on my fruit basket to a casket? Meaning done away.
See the flocks run away.
So as a UMC ask myself, who could be the leaders? Resembling the stars out of fall.
Well, it's you, Hodge G.
And as to find the coolness in me, at a whim who would freeze blue cheese. Spin a 360 on a runway stop, and hear many more than just one sit. UNIVRSAL. Go on, cause we gave them all one thought to grow on.
Apprehend my method. My method is apparent. I see clearly this world's transparent. So I'll reach down deep, deliver salvation to the hands of the weak, the meek, the mild. Then tame the wild, cause that's how I'm styled.
And welcome back into the Narch live stream here in Livestream Production at the 2025 Narch Finals. Jeremy Ellis here from the rinks in Irvine, California. We are underway with playoff game number 2 of the day. This is our second quarterfinal here on this rink, and it features the Skittles against Mavin. These two teams come in and looking very good during the round robin. And the Mavin has impressed with a tie against Pomelo Bay Golden Knights. And a couple other good games along the way. One of these upstart teams that could really cause some havoc here in the Pro Division, especially in the playoffs. Just underway here, still no score. It's about a 45 seconds into this one. Jeremy Ellis bringing it to you here. Chance now for Mavin, but it gets stolen away by the Skittles. They come back the other direction quickly. Left off, trailer was there. That was Abamont, and he had his shot saved there by the goaltender. Now a chance for Baldwin. Baldwin scoops right in on top of the goalie for the Skittles as Charlie Robinson. And the save made in net is Owen Krudall for Mavin. Charlie Robinson, the goaltender for the Skittles. Face-off controlled by Abamont and the Skittles. They send it up the boards. Joe Gill tried to make a pass. Now it's spun away. Here comes Bakarov. Pasha steps into a shot, gets blocked and steered to the corner. Nice lead pass over to Abamont. Joe Gill trying to jump into play with him. Return pass gets blocked away. Now we got a 3-on-2 with Ivy trailing. Bakarov walking in. Bakarov taking space right in front to Ivy, who was trailing. A beautiful pass by Pasha Bakarov. And Ivy puts it home, and it's 1-0 now Mavin on a nifty play there at 13-19. Bodies get together in the corner, and the Skittles finally come away with it. Vatterbonker. Up ahead, he'll set it to Olinger. Brett to the far side, ripping down the floor now. Weissner's shot. There's a shot there by Olinger, who had a look and just fired it high and wide. I'm sure Brett would like to have that one back. Vatterbonker in behind his own net. Mavin really putting the pressure on now. Set it back to Olinger. Olinger makes a move, beats his man. He's working 1-on-3, still trying to go through. Olinger had it, lost it, and stolen back by Mavin. Herman in the corner, sends it up the boards. Baldwin picks it up there. Baldwin slips down, and Olinger will take the puck for the Skittles. Back behind his net to Vatterbonker. Mavin with control of it now. The floor now, here comes Herman, the big man. Steps into a backhand shot that gets saved there by Robinson. Here comes a chance now for the Skittles. And a save made there, Mavin back the other direction. Quickly into the play, there's a shot. Baldwin had that one blocked. Rebound is right there. Robinson with the save and holds on. 11:34 into period, left here in period number 1. Mavin on top 1-0. Face-off controlled momentarily by Yada. Now he sends it back behind his own net. The Skittles will regroup. There's a shot that goes wide of the net. Chopped the goalie's stick. Baldwin back to Bakarov now. Mavin has the puck with Bakarov. Bakarov circling from left to right, gets a step shot, and Robinson there to make the save. Skittles with it, Foster trying to escape, and does. Long pass up ahead. Ballgin over to Foster. Foster stepping in, and the goaltender for the Mavin, Crudell, makes the save there. So Mavin with the 1-0 lead. Jeremy Ellis here from the rinks in sunny, well, slightly overcast day here in Irvine. It's nice, keeps it cool here for the boys on the floor. In case anyone is wondering what our Rockets over 50 team did, we went 1-1 this morning with 1 win and 1 loss. We'll be ready to go for playoffs. Now here's a chance for the Skittles. Walking right in, scooping a backhand towards the net. Rebound right there on the doorstep. Puck is loose. And finally held on to. Carr was right there. He had the initial shot. Even goaltender setting things up. Face-off fought for and won by Mavin. Here comes Ivy. Ivy slams on the brakes, works, shot, scores. Ivy went back against the grain across the middle and fired one past the goaltender Robinson. It's now 2-0, Mavin over the Skittles. There's a chance for Ivy. Ivy looking to pass it back, and it gets broken up. He was trying to find Callan. They've been making some changes, and Abamont tries to come back the other direction. Abamont sends it back into his own zone. Abamont with it. He's got Joe Gill trailing. Now Abamont leaves it off. A little bit behind. Back to the far side. Abamont's shot just goes wide of the net. There's one that goes into the corner. Weisner can't get a stick on it. And now Mavin back the other way, working 2-on-3, now 3-on-3 with Herman. Herman, the big man, slaps one towards the net that goes wide and then slams into the boards. Rory picks up a loose puck, fires a long one that goes off the glove of Robinson into the corner. Players come together. People calling for something here for the Mavin bench. Now Nielsen. Excuse me, Olsen. I always get that one mixed up. Nick Olsen. I want to call him Nielsen. Baldwin with it. Long pass up ahead by Baldwin, gets stolen by the Skittles. There's a chance for them. Shot scores. Panisa with the quick turnover got the feed right out in front. And the one-timer past the goaltender. Crudell, and it's now 2-1 on that goal by the Skittles. Battle away for the face-off at the center of the rink. Pass out in front gets intercepted as Vadabonker was trying to make a centering look. Chance now for Baldwin. Baldwin would love to get loose here. Shot right in. Puck is up in the air, and they track down the rebound, and Baldwin has it for Mavin. Gets taken off the puck momentarily, now gets it back. Chips one to the far side, right out in front. Kim. And Robinson with a nice save there to keep it a 2-1 game. I want to thank everyone for watching. 376 people right now on the live stream. Foster takes it and retreats. Cal Suture, one of those watching, being a St. Louis stan here. I'll pass back up the other way, and the Skittles turn that one over. There's a shot in front, and the Skittles score. An innocent-looking play that turns into a Skittles goal, and it's now 2-2. So a quick chance by the Skittles, and they turn that into a goal. Total for this game was set at 9. Right now they have 4. Still kind of nip and tuck here if you had either the over or the under in this game. See some people on the live stream chat talking about Cody Kettler. And if he was playing, there may be a couple players missing some fingers. A lot of people thankful, including some of these younger guys. It has been detrimental to the orthopedic surgeons with Kettler not playing. There's a long shot that goes high and wide, because they could usually bank on that business every summer for anyone that played Cody Kettler. And his brother Corey used to be pretty formidable here in the Pro Division. Mavin controlling the puck. Working up to Ivy. Ivy gets pushed to the corner by Olinger. Olinger trying to force a steal, and he does. Olinger gets the puck, now sends it back into his own zone. Yada sets it off. Now here comes Joe Gill. Joe Gill with speed down the right side. Steps into his shot. Krudal the save. Long rebound gets tracked down by Haar. Long pass up ahead to Haar. Haar gets a step, shot, scores! Under the arm of Krudal, and a little mistake there by the defense of Mavin. And it leads to a Skittles chance, and they score. Haar with the go-ahead goal, and the Skittles have their first lead of the game off 3 straight goals. Skittles, a little miscommunication, leads to a shot from Herman that just goes wide of the net. Wire one to the far side, taken there by Baccarat. Long shot there. Herman had a rebound, and now it's a 3-on-2 for the Skittles. If they hurry. Weisner trying to break free. There's a shot that goes through into the corner off the stick of Joe Gill. Now Herman back the other way. Herman moving, shooting, and just missing the net. 3-2 our score. Skittles on top of Mavin here. There's a shot right on, and Crudall makes the save there. Kim will start it up now for Mavin. Leaves it off for Baldwin. Baldwin trying to go inside out. Now slams on the corner. Puts it all the way back. Ivy. Over to Baldwin, back to Ivy on the far side. Here comes Baldwin with speed. Baldwin leaving it off for Kim. Kim to Ivy. Ivy shot, rebound taken by Foster on the save by Robinson. Slaps it behind his net to Vadabonker. Skittles with possession now. Here comes Foster. Foster's pass almost turned into a giveaway. Now Weisner is feeling it. Weisner takes a shot that's blocked by Ivy. We've got a developing 3-on-2 now for Mavin. This is Baldwin fakes a shot. Ivy, Kim. Oh, Vadabonker with an outstanding block there in front of the net. Left back off to Weisner. Over to the far side. Pass to a man who was in the corner from the slot. Now a chance for Olinger that just misses. Weisner tries to tip it in front. Olinger steps right in, backhand. Nice save there by Crudall. Olinger able to just walk right out in front of the net. Allen to the far side, Bakarov. Lands it on the backhand, a little stop and stutter. Going behind the net. Bakarov gets knocked down, the puck is right beneath him. Gets slapped over. Yada trying to control now for the Skittles. Turnover. Ivy goes down. Here we're going to have our first delayed penalty of the hockey game. As Ivy got tripped up, and so Mavin will go on the power play here. Kim controls the puck. This is Olsen with it. Olsen to the far side, Baldwin. Shot in front, save there, Robinson. Callan on the rebound. Callan down low to Kim. Kim will send it off the boards. It comes all the way back up top to Olsen. 3-2 our score. Mavin looking for the equalizer here. There's a shot. Robinson gets in front of that. Marr swings that to the far side as he took a chop on the hand. Baldwin will now quarterback from up top. Put it in the skates, of Callan, so he couldn't get a shot off there. Kim back up to Callan, down low to Kim. Kim makes a move, puck's right there. It gets deflected off of Baldwin. Penalty time and game clock almost identical here, about 30 seconds left in each. Down low to Kim. Back up top, Callan. Over to Olsen, a little miscommunication there. Baldwin with it. Callan, Kim, back to Callan. Squirts through to Baldwin. Takes a shot. Now back up top. Olsen rips one, scores. Nick Olsen has tied the game. A power play goal. There was only 7 seconds left in that man advantage. Nice face-off win by the Skittles. Joe Gill takes it there. Leaves it off for Foster. Foster fired one right into the helmet there of Kinsey as the horn expired. So 3-3 our score after one period. Our score here going into period number 2 in this Narch Pro quarterfinal game. Semifinals set to go later on today here. Face-off controlled by the Skittles. They got a 2-1. Pass behind Har, though. Oh, skate right into the stick. But Mavin able to come away with it. Ivy slaps it back, now gets a return pass. They have to improve their spacing just a bit. There's a chance in front right there. Nice pass, goal. Kinsey on a beautiful feed by Callan. And Mavin back on top now by a score of 4-3. Ray Kinsey was almost too open in front of the net. Bakarov trying to escape the pressure of Abamont. And he does. Now he steps in, tries to go backhand, gets chopped to the corner there by Foster. Foster rides Pasha into the wall. Ivy sets it. Here's Bakarov with it for Mavin. They lead this hockey game again, 4-3. After leading, then trailing. Stenari comes back and sets back up. Bakarov. Nice feed up ahead to Ivy. Ivy stepping into a shot, scores! Ivy up over the shoulder of Charlie Robinson on a beautiful feed by Bakarov, who threaded the needle. And Ivy makes it 5-3 now, Mavin. So the Skittles on their heels here in period number 2. They trail this game 5-3. They're trailing 2-0. They came back and were leading 3-2. Weisner on it to the far side. Chance now for Olinger, and that one just caught a piece of the pipe and goes out of play. Face-off will stay deep inside the Mavin zone. 5-3 our score, 13:07 left to go here in period number 2. This is Baldwin. Baldwin with it, trying to escape there from Weisner, who forces a turnover. Chance now slid into the corner. Weisner on it for the Skittles. Chips it off the wall all the way back to Grayson Yada. Yada has it for the Skittles, trying to get away from the pressure of Baldwin. Now a pass up ahead. Nice little move there. Trying to go wide, sending one in front of the net, looking for Olinger. Selleck. Now it goes to the far side. Olinger with it. To Panisa. Panisa watching, waiting. Almost gave it away right to Baldwin there, and the puck comes back to the middle. Can Herman get there? Herman, Baldwin, backside, shot, save Robinson. Couldn't elevate the puck, and now Olinger away with it. Olinger looks to be kind of wincing a little bit in pain. He is hurt right now, and he's going to head to the bench. There's a chance in front. Goes back the other direction. Here comes Foster. Foster trying to make a move. He gets knocked off the puck nicely. Chipped up the boards now to Herman. Herman takes a shot that just gets deflected wide of the net. Oh, players come together there. Herman and Foster. Watch out, that's a lot of grade A beef. It is organic though, so it's good for you. Panisa gets a hold, takes a shot, and scores. There was a delay there from the official. Crudell thought he had it, and Panisa puts it home. And it's now 5-4 as the Skittles cut back into that lead. Here comes Avamont. Avamont tried to slide it through. Good defense there by Bakarov. Bakarov, backhand pass over to Ivy. Ivy slams on the brakes. Trying to maintain possession. Bakarov, nifty move, keeps it. Working in traffic. Now dangles Avamont. Pass to the far side to Ivy. Back up top now. It's on the stick of Stenari. Stenari leaves it off for Bakarov. Pasha twisted to the far wall. Callan leaves it off for Ivy. Ivy surveying, now retreating. Nice little move by Bakarov. Bakarov looking, walking. Now Yada slaps it up ahead. Avamont had a step. Avamont takes a shot. Rebound right there, but nobody home for the Skittles. Pass up off the wall. There's one that goes through and off the stick of a Skittles player out of play. 9:31 left to go. It's a one-goal hockey game. Mavin on top now, 5-4. Controlled by Mavin off the draw. Puck goes into the corner. Taken there by Mavin. Ivy with it. Mavin has the lead by 1, 5-4. 9 minutes left to go here in period number 1. Baldwin retreats back into his own zone for the moment. Baldwin has to race to it as that pass went off the wall. And Har was right there, lurking. Baldwin behind his net. Now swings it over to Kim, who comes up the right side, working back to the left. Trying to get free of Har. And Har bodies Kim on the wall, and it's taken back over there by Weisner. Weisner up ahead to Foster. Foster working 1-on-3, tries to make a move on Baldwin. And Chucky makes it a good defensive play there, over to Ivy. Here's Herman. Herman sauces it to the near side. Baldwin has it. Puck goes behind the net. Weisner was almost right there. Baldwin makes a move that gets past. Now he's got his brother trying to get it to him, and he forced it, and Joe Gill saw it and broke up that pass. Joe Gill trying to escape. He's Ray Kinsey all over him. Now Ray gets a turnover. Joe Gill able to get it back. Here comes Panisa. Shot. Nice save there by Krudal. Herman couldn't get it. Crowd wanting a penalty there on Herman. Here's Olinger from the top, down low, shot scores. Fed it down low, and Selleck with the one-timer, and it's now 5-5 with 6:53 left. This game officially over the total. So this game has ebbed and flowed, and it's been a seesaw battle. Mavin has had a 2-goal lead twice, only to see the Skittles come back each time. Long pass up ahead to Abamon. Abamon shot. Nice save there by Krudal. Mavin's going to have to clean up the defense. They don't want to let Skittles players behind them like that. Here comes Har back the other direction. Har leaves it off for Yada. Yada tries to make a move, pushes ahead to Abamon. Abamon shot. Krudal in good position there to make the save. Now we talk about the all-unit team. Herman, Uller, some others, Wojo. All of those will be named before the pro final. Some people mentioned Stephen Campbell. He was an all-unit member from yesteryear. Definitely a founding member of the all-unit team. But keep in mind, he didn't start off all-unit, but he grew into the role. Kim really trying to take on 3 Skittles behind the net. Forces a turnover. Shot there by Olsen that just goes wide of the net. Joey Dorn, another all-unit member, honorarium. Again, didn't start off as a unit, worked his way up to it. It takes a lot of effort. You don't just start out as a unit, you become one. And Joey embraced it, took it to a whole nother level. Who knows which one of these players out here now may turn into a unit at some point. Pass up to the far side. Panisa trying to work through the middle, almost turned it over. Regains possession. Weisner through the middle. Weisner steps into a shot that just whistles wide of the net. Volgan trying to get it for the Skittles, can't. Now knocked off the puck there with Stenari. Joe Gill over to Weisner, back to Joe Gill, back to Weisner. Those two playing a little hockey game, and there's a shot right in front off the stick of Volgan, out of play. Puck squirts into the corner, Baldwin. Time getting to be a little bit drastic here for both teams. 5-5 our score, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Neither team wanting to make a mistake here. Now Ivy with it. There's a chance. Working up the floor. Right in front. That was off the stick of Callan. To the far side. Ollinger. Weisner with a quick one-timer shot. Rebound by Ollinger and an awesome save there by Crudell. Sauce back. Now taken by Ivy. Ivy twists it. Yada with the intercept. Yada to the near side. Weisner, that one goes off the shoulder of Crudell. Puck up in the air and it goes out of play. Abamont takes control of the draw for the Skittles. 2:20 left to go here. Joe Gill into the offensive zone, twisting and turning, now retreating. Neither team wants to make a mistake this late in the hockey game, so it'll be handcrafted rushes here from this point on. Purposeful and methodical at this point. To the near wall. Left back off. There's a shot by Joe Gill. Scores! Joe Gill has put the Skittles on top 6-5 with 1:37 left to go here in this playoff hockey game. A beautiful shot up over the shoulder of Crudell. And head coach Pat Martinez is going to call and utilize his timeout here with 1:37 left. They will have to win this draw. That is step number 1. So face off taken by Bakarov. Bakarov has the puck and turns it over. They needed to hold possession of that puck there so that they could get the goaltender out. They're going to have to put pressure on here. Panisa has it. Panisa stepping and now sending it all the way back down. Skittles will really try to control the puck here. Puck right there along the wall, and can Panisa save it? He does. Here comes a chance for Volgan. Volgan, save made. Now they've got to hold on to the puck and get Krudal out of the net. Here comes Krudal. There's a shot. Probably not the best decision there for Mavin. .9 seconds left to go. Can Mavin get the draw? Har has it. Har tried to send one down. They battle for it along the wall. And now Olsen up to Bakarov. Bakarov leaves it off to Baldwin. Now they'll be able to get it set up. Over to Olsen. Olsen hands it off to Callan. No Ivies out on the floor, surprisingly enough. Olsen. Baldwin. 20 seconds left to go. They have to hurry here. Olsen slips it over to Baldwin. Now down low to Callan. They still haven't gotten it to the net yet. Olsen takes a shot. That one goes high and wide. 8 seconds left. Puck comes back out to the middle. Baldwin, far side Olsen. Back door. There's a shot in front. Rebound right there off the stick of Kim, and the horn sounds. And that will do it as Robinson saves the day in the waning seconds. And the Skittles win this one by a final score of 6-5. And they will move on here in the Narch Pro playoffs. So the upstart Mavin run is over. The Skittles move on to the Narch Pro semifinals with a 6-5 win over Mavin. An excellent seesaw hockey game. Back and forth here. Mavin jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Skittles made it 3-2. Mavin came back to make it 5-3. And then the Skittles come back, tie it up, and then take the lead. And they take this playoff game home by a final score of 6-5. So our semifinals will be coming up later on today. Wings, CarShiels, Hamala Beta Golden Knights, and the Skittles, your 4 teams remaining here in the Narch Pro playoffs. Livestream will come back up a little bit later on today. And we'll take a look here at what the schedule is looking like. Not sure if I can find it. Semifinal games will be in a couple hours later on today. We will have those posted probably on our Instagram page, so stick around. Stay tuned to those. More action coming up here on the Narch live stream here at the 2025 finals. Signing off for now, Jeremy Ellis. Your final score yet again, the Skittles 6, Mavin 5. Thanks for watching an R&R production here at the Narch Pro playoffs.